to the Football Heritage. I'm back again with the preview the match between Manchester United and Arsenal at Old Trafford on Sunday. So Sunday, Manchester United start their season with a crucial home game against Arsenal at the Theatre of Dream. And it's gonna be a very difficult game because Arsenal they are expected to challenge for the Premier League title this season. So I think this will make the game to be a very, very difficult game. Even though Arsenal they don't have a good record at Old Trafford. Because the West Manchester United team in the history of the Premier League was the team that finished 9th place last season. They finished 9th place last season. That's the West Manchester United team in the history of the Premier League. Finished 15th place. Excuse me. They finished 15th place last season. The worst team ever in the history of Manchester United. So it's gonna be a difficult game for both teams. Man United, a lot of changes up front. They have managed to change the entire front line. The front three, Benjamin Sesko, Brian Mbamo, and Matthias Cunha. That is the expected front three for Manchester United if everything remains constant this season. So it's going to be a very, very difficult game. And this is my lineup for the game. Manchester United, I do believe Manchester United, they will still have Andre Onana in goal because he's back from injury. I believe Andre Onana will be in goal. And the back three, Lenny Yoro will be playing on the right side of the back three. And Luke Shaw will play on the left side of the back three. And Matthias de Ligt will play in the middle of the back three. Wing back, Amad Diallo will play the right wing back, and Patrick Dogu will play the left wing back. Then in the middle of the park, this is where it's going to get interesting. The manager, I think, will go with Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes. Manuel Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes as the two midfielder in the middle of the park. Then the three up front will be Benjamin Sesko, number 9. Then playing behind Benjamin Sesko will be Matthias Cunha and Brian Mbeumo. That's my lineup, expected lineup for the game against Arsenal this weekend. And I think Arsenal will have most of the ball. I think so. They will have large portion of the ball, and Manchester United will be playing to catch them on the break, particularly long passes from Bruno Fernandes to Brian Mbeumo, Matthias Cunha. It's going to be an interesting game. And for the Arsenal lineup, the expected lineup, my lineup for the Arsenal team, I think they will go with Raya in goal, number 2. I don't think they will go with Ben White. I think they'll go with Yuri Timber, number 2. Number 3, Mars Louis Kelly. And the 4 and 5, they will go with Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba, William Saliba. in Mayfield. They will play well Mayfield 3, Declan Rice and Zubi Mendy. Then right in front of those two will be their captain Martin Odegaard. And up front they will have Gabriel Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres, and Bukayo Saka. I think that would be the front three. That's my predicted lineup. The predicted Arsenal lineup. So I think that would be the front three. And first game of the season, Old Trafford, our crowd will be ready for the game. They will be ready for the game. And I do believe if the spectator, they are ready for the game, the players should be 100% ready for the game. They should give 100%. The game is a crucial game. It can go either way, but I will pick my team to win on Sunday. Manchester United to win 2-1. It will be crucial defensively. We're not that good as compared to Arsenal defensively, but I think if we can maintain every one of them fit right now, and my only major worry is Andre Onana in goal, because like nobody wants to buy this guy. This is the reason why he is still at the football club, because nobody wants to buy him. He's a terrible goalkeeper. And as long as Andre Onana is on the team, it will be very difficult for Man United to get another goalkeeper. And I'm very, very sure on Sunday he will be the one starting in goal. Because I don't trust Bayindi. I don't trust Tom Heaton. All the three goalkeepers right now at the club, I don't trust none of them. And it's a major problem right now because Onana, he earns so much money. He's one of the highest paid goalkeepers in the league. And nobody wants to sign him. So it's difficult to get rid of him. It is very difficult to get rid of him. And as things stand right now, 3 players already signed. And we have to get a new midfielder. Because Baliba can't. Brighton, they are insisting. Brighton is insisting that Baliba is not for sale. But I don't think Manchester United should be walking away immediately from that deal. From now on Monday, that they try to put good money down and test the water whether Brighton will reconsider their decision not to sell. They may reconsider that decision. Say, okay, we told you guys that we are not going to sell, but since you offer this amount of money, and we will sell. All the player can put pressure on Brighton from behind the scene. He doesn't have to behave like Alexander Isak. He can put pressure on Brighton from behind the scene, informing Brighton, I want to leave. This is a very good opportunity for me. This is an opportunity for me, both financially and sport or winning trophy, both financially and getting the opportunity to win trophies. Because if the opportunity may not come, who knows whether Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man City, whether they will even be in for him next season. Or if Brighton refuse to sell him, and when Man United go and get another good midfielder out there, I don't think they will be up for him next season. So this is a perfect opportunity for Carlos Baliba to make that move in the early stage of his career. He's just 21 years old. Making that move, it will help him both financially and career-wise. It's going to help him. So he should be putting pressure behind the scene. Saying Brighton, they have insisted that Carlos Baliba is not for sale. So it is all left for Baliba to put pressure on Brighton behind the scene, informing them, oh, I want to go. I want to go. This is a perfect opportunity for me to be a starting player on Manchester United, which is a great football club in the world. So Man United should stay May and a 10 because we need quality midfielder in the middle of the park. We are short in the middle. We are very short in the middle. Casemiro, he's done. Casemiro should be nowhere near the team. So we have to get somebody in there. If we cannot get Balita, Adam Walton from Crystal Palace, he should be an option also. And they have a lot of other midfielder around Europe or even South America. They should try and get somebody in there. But I don't expect us to win the midfield battle because I think Arsenal, on the overall, they do have a better midfield than us. But you never know. Sometimes on paper, a team can have a better midfield on paper. But the game, as soon as whistle goes, everything can change. Anything can happen. So they may have a better midfield than Manchester United on paper, but the game, remember the game is at Old Trafford, and the home crowd will be behind the team and they will give everything. And it's also easier for players to play well at home than away, especially in a big game. Because a lot of players, they find it difficult to play in big stadium away from home, especially if they are not world-class players. Some of them, they crumble under pressure from the away team. So I do believe Manchester United, this game, it will be a difficult game. We have to defend properly. We have to defend properly. In the middle of the park, we have to make it tight against Arsenal. We have to stay in that game and we can nick it at the end of the game. So my prediction is 2-1 to Manchester United. Matheus Cunha and Benjamin Sesko will score the winner in the game. Arsenal, they are a threat in the middle of the park. Zubimendi, he looks good for now in preseason. But this is the Premier League. I don't know what Arsenal going to get out of him because it's the Premier League. I don't know whether he's going to perform better than Thomas Partey because Partey was like one of the best midfielders on Arsenal team for the past few seasons. He was the main guy in the middle of the park. Whenever he didn't play, Arsenal, they usually they were exposed. The entire balance were exposed. So let's hope that Zubimendi will struggle against us on Sunday. Going forward, we don't really know what we're going to get from Victor Gyökeres. He will be making a Premier League debut. New striker in the Premier League. Score a lot of goals in the Portuguese league. But this is a new league. He may be a sensational signing and also he may be a flop. You never know. Because Arsenal, they have to adapt to his game. Gyökeres is somebody who is used to transition football. There where he gets his strength. Transition football, that's his game. So I don't know whether Arsenal going to adapt to the way he plays because you have to get the ball quicker to him. That's the only way he's going to score enough goals. But if they decide to stay, play, do that slow bail up before they create opportunity, Gyökeres going to struggle. But if they decide to play fast, then Gyökeres may score a lot of goals in the Premier League. So Saka is their main threat. We all know Bukayo Saka has been one of the most consistent players for the past 3-4 years in the Premier League. So he's going to be a threat, and we have to look at him closely in the game. We have to look at him closely. He's going to be the main threat. Martinelli, I'm not too sure what they're going to get from him because he has been terrible for the past few seasons. So I'm not too sure what they're going to get from Martinelli. But Manchester United, on the other hand, they're going to cause problem for Arsenal because Cunha, Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, those guys, they already used to the Premier League. They've been in the Premier League for a few seasons now. And Matheus Cunha scored 15 goals last season for Wolves in the Premier League. And Bryan Mbeumo was the higher goal scorer for Brentford last season. He scored 20 goals in the Premier League. So can he replicate that form last season? Can Matheus Cunha also, can he do what he did last season for Wolves? But if they can replicate that form, I think Manchester United will have a brilliant season. And Benjamin Sesko, a young striker, upcoming striker, one of the biggest talent in European football, John Manchester United, 22 years of age, very strong, with good link-up play. Let's see what he's going to do in the Premier League. I hope he will be up for it. I hope he will perform because he will also be making his Premier League debut on Sunday for Manchester United. And Amad Diallo, he got to track back whenever we are not in possession. He has to stay on his toes. He has to defend properly whenever it's time for the team to defend. But I think when Arsenal defense, even though that defense is strong, they had, I think, the best defense last season in the Premier League. But we all know, even though they have the best defense, but we can still get at them. We are playing at Old Trafford. We saw the game last season. We finished 15th place. They came at Old Trafford last year and then won all. If Manchester United had any clinical striker in that game, they were won again by at least 3-1. So you never know what's going to happen. But we have to start good. We have to get a crowd going. That's it. The game plan, we have to start on the front foot. We have to start on the front foot. We have to get a crowd involved in the game, because when you start as a home team, if you start on the front foot, then you're going to get a crowd excited. You're going to get a crowd involved. And when the crowd is involved in the game, then the players, they will play to the best of their ability. That's what we have to do. The coach, he has to put in good performance. Last season, he came in around November. Yes, he gave a lot of excuses. Those players were not players, and the fitness level of the players were not good. They were not fit last season. Their fitness level was terrible. But he had a whole preseason. So, even though our transfer window, a graded transfer window for now, because we have only signed 3 players, so a graded transfer window just 4.5 over 10. The transfer window is a terrible window right now because we still need more players in that team. We need at least 5 players, 5 new signings in the starting team, because we have only addressed one side of the pitch. We have only addressed one side of the pitch, Manchester United. We have addressed only one side of the pitch, the attacking end of the pitch. That's what we have addressed, just the attacking end. We have brought in 3 new attackers. But where is the midfielder? Where is the goalkeeper? So addressing only one side of the problem, a lot of problems still exist in the team. We still have a lot of problems. You cannot just sign for our player without getting a goalkeeper, because every team that does well, that team get a good goalkeeper, and particularly if the team is competing for the league title, if the team is competing for the Champions League. If you want to compete for league title, if you want to compete for the Champions League, you have to get a better goalkeeper. Andre Onana is not. We should be putting Andre Onana on the bench, send him to the reserve. If Andre Onana cannot leave, send him to the reserve. Anything is better than Andre Onana at this moment. I gave my predicted lineup. I put Andre Onana in it because I believe the coach going to use him. But if I can recommend to the coach, Andre Onana should not start that game on Sunday. And he should not play none of the Premier League game. Make it clear to him that he's not going to play. This season, every player will want to perform because next summer is the FIFA World Cup. Every player will want to perform for their country to select them for the World Cup. So if you tell Andre Onana you are not going to play, tell him that he will not play. If he doesn't leave, you put him in a reserve. Let him be the reserve team goalkeeper. He will leave. Because we have to take drastic action. We cannot allow the players to decide whether they want to leave this football club or not. We cannot allow them to decide. We have to take drastic action. So that's my prediction for the game. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 1, Matteo Cunha and Benjamin Sesko scoring the 2 goals for Manchester United, and Bukayo Saka scoring for Arsenal. That's my prediction. So if you are just joining us, if you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to the Football Heritage. The link is in the description. Peace. I'm all right. The link is right there. Please subscribe. Do subscribe to the Football Heritage. The link in the description right there. Please do subscribe. So peace. I'm all right. See you tomorrow.